everybody, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Carolyn.
And we're Diary of a Family.
We're living life intentionally with you guys. The D-Fam's online with us today.
Welcome to another wonderful weekend. We here at the National RV Training Academy
Whoop, whoop.
and campus.
That's your plug right there at the beginning. If you are interested in becoming an RV technician certified, starting your own home business or working at a maintenance shop somewhere, if you just need a new line of business, check it out and make sure to mention that Garrett sent you their direction.
Also, if you're interested in becoming a inspector, so if it's a little known thing, everyone that buys and sells houses, if you're buying a house, you want to get an inspection. If you're buying an RV, you want to get an inspection. So this will help save you down the road, especially if you're investing the $30,000, $40,000 to $70,000 or more on a rig, spending $400 or $500.
Okay. Enough with the promo, okay? We're right here at the beginning. We need to get into it, or people are going to click away.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. X Marks the Spot is in the house. Hello. We miss you guys. We can't wait to see you. Thanksgiving is coming. California Travel Videos also joined us today. Welcome to the live stream. We do have a question for our D-Fam out there because we love to find out what's going on with you guys. We have a fall-themed background. I even have this beautiful leaf that my son went and got for me. Isn't that beautiful?
That's nice.
Timothy got that for me. It's bright yellow.
There's all kinds of pretty colors out here, including the brown ones.
So our question for you today is favorite fall memory as a kid. Garrett, go. What's your favorite fall memory?
I think my favorite, when we would go at the very end of September and camp for 2 weeks.
Ooh, nice.
Like tent camping for 2 weeks. It was cool evenings.
At the end of September, so that would be the beginning of fall.
Beginning of fall. It's still
Very
fall.
good.
And we would go camping for at least 2 weeks. But we would go the weekend after Labor Day.
Mm-hmm. That's still considered summer.
It's still, well, it is right there at the transition for 2 weeks after everybody have gone back to work and gone back to school, and we would literally have an entire RV, or not RV, but campground to ourselves.
Yeah. Kent Peterson's in the house. Hello, Kent.
Hey,
Good to see you. And so is Nursing Our Travel Bug. Welcome, you guys. So we want to know, what is your favorite fall memory as a kid? I'd have to go back further because I guess I was still technically an older child. My parents got an apple cider press, and we started doing that every fall, pressing apple cider. But I guess as a child, I would really look forward to starting Advent. And you do that usually the last week in November, leading up until Christmas. Every Sunday you do another day of Advent. And that was really, really precious for me as a child, getting together with my family and singing songs and remembering the season, remembering the reason for why we celebrate our holidays. And so we do that with our children now too. So I got to get those Advent candles out and get them ready. Whoops, I lost my pencil.
Uh-oh.
It is windy out. We do have our mic all dead catted off so that we don't have...
As bad of...
Will you hand me that? Can you get it? Okay, I can get it.
Also, welcome Nursing Our Travel Bug. They joined as well. I don't know.
Yes.
Called them. So, yeah. Thanks, Kent, for reminding people to like this video.
So I had got my notes together, and actually today's notes are very short since we'll be doing the 40 question challenge. But I noticed that Timothy had added to my list. Let's see if it'll... That sunlight on it is really hard. Is it gonna... There it is, right there.
Here,
Right there. See? Isn't that awesome? My 7-year-old adding his name to everything he can get a hold of. Sometimes he'll write Timmy, and sometimes he'll write Tim. So today we got Tim.
Yes, it is a sweet dead cat, Bill. Thanks for mentioning that.
Thank you so much. It was actually Nursing Our Travel Bug that got us the dead cat, right?
Yeah.
So thank you, guys.
It came with that little case.
It's perfect.
for the microphone.
The microphone doesn't sit in the case very often, just when we're doing some traveling with it. Because we use it all the time. So after our 40-question challenge, we are going to give Garrett the floor to give us a tech tip for RV refrigerators. So hang tight for that at the end of the show. Anyway, shall we get into it?
Sure.
Is anybody else joining us?
So far, we have 9 people watching.
So we want to know...
If you are watching, let us know in the chat, and we would love to say hi to you guys.
Yes. We would love to know that you're with us, hanging out with us this afternoon, and let us know what your favorite fall memory is as a kid. Let's see, did California Travel Videos give us a ditto here? Enjoying trailering with my parents in the 10,000 lakes of Minnesota. Oh, that would have been really, really fun in the fall. Bridget has joined us. She says, we have a Tim in our family. Goes by Tim, Timmy, or Timothy. Yes, ours does as well.
We have lots of options.
Lots of options, right?
I didn't have many options, but...
So, Bridget, what's your favorite fall memory as a kid? That's what we're finding out.
Also, for those of you that are watching and have not commented in the chat, please do so. We'd love to find out all about you guys, especially if you haven't introduced yourself to us. This is our community live stream that we like to do every weekend, and we want to connect with you guys.
Makes you part of the D-Fam.
Thin Blue Lane RV Life is here as well.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome. We're about to attempt the 40-question challenge, and we'll try not to be wordy so that we can get through it in less than an hour. That's the goal.
Now, Nursing Our Travel Bug, I think, did a land speed record. They did in under 8 minutes.
Under 8 minutes, and then they challenged us at the end. So we are reciprocating, and for those of you who don't know what these challenges are, for the YouTube community, usually YouTube community. We like to do these funny challenges, answer these 10 questions about RV living or something like that. Fall things, Christmas things, whatever. And then we usually challenge another YouTuber to complete that challenge as well.
So Bridget said, my favorite fall memory was the real hayride with our youth group did every year at McAuliffe's Farm in western Pennsylvania.
Nice.
It included a bonfire with corn roasted on the fire.
No way. That would be awesome. That would be something that, as a young adult, like, seared into your memory as, like, the best time that you ever had.
Natasha said, Nursing Our Travel Book said, Natasha says going to the pumpkin patch with family.
Very, very cool. We grew our own pumpkins growing up, so, I mean, I don't think I ever went to a pumpkin patch to buy a pumpkin until we had kids.
And my parents were anti-anything. Anti-Halloween.
Anti-anything
so
Halloween.
That meant no, like, fall. We loved fall, but we didn't really,
you
decorate.
You didn't even decorate or do pumpkin carving at all? No pumpkin carving? Oh my gosh.
I think the first time I really did a pumpkin was like as a teenager or an adult.
Wow. I think your dad would be awesome at pumpkin carving.
Probably.
He's pretty good at just about anything carving. Okay, shall we get into it? Oh my goodness, we have so many people on the chat. So good to see you all.
There's no travel bug says, yes, keep it simple, no use expanding over many of the questions.
Okay.
California Travel Videos did their question was 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And
very good.
Someone did it less than 4.
Less than 4? Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I know with Nursing Our Travel Bug, both Bill and Natasha answered each question, so you were actually getting 2 people's, like, and they were doing it pretty good.
Back and forth. Yeah, they were pretty quick. X marks the spot's favorite fall memory is sliding down the backside of the dam on big cardboard sleds.
No, that's awesome.
How big?
That's awesome.
Yeah, jumping on a pile of leaves was always classic.
Yeah. Oh, and we have our sprinkler system popping on.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess without further ado.
So just FYI, Garrett has read all the questions. I have not. So we'll see what my answers come up with.
So, the 40-question challenge. The 40-question challenge.
All right, come on. Give us number 1.
Number 1. Do you like blue cheese?
Do you want me to answer first, or are you answering first?
I do like blue cheese. I like blue cheese dressing as well.
I didn't like blue cheese until my uncle made this awesome salad with this really fancy blue cheese and pear slices, and just it was delicious.
Oh, you add it with pears and yeah.
Oh, the sweetness of the pears and the tanginess of the blue cheese. Love it.
All right,
Love
number 2. Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
Coke, but I'm trying to quit, so.
He has quit, you guys. He hasn't had a Coke in I don't know how long. Maybe every once in a while, but
It's not regular basis.
it was one of those things when we got married. I was like, this crap is bad for you. So, oh, the wind is kicking up again. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Next question.
All right, number 3. In a relationship.
I hope so.
Yeah. For 10 years.
Longer than that. Backstory. Friends for 8. Engaged for 6 months.
Well, yeah, we dated for like 6 months.
Okay, right. Friends for 8 years. Dated for 6 months. Engaged for 6 months. Married for 10.
Yep.
There we go.
That
Number
works.
4.
Whiskey, tequila, or vodka? None, really. I don't mind a little vodka with like orange juice.
Right. I don't think I've ever tasted tequila.
And I've had like
I've had vodka, but not straight.
and I've had like whiskey and Coke, and and it was just like
Yeah, I don't think I've had whiskey either. I've had a rum and Coke, but we're not much drinkers.
yeah, especially
Not really.
like a wine and like a Mike's.
That's it. So, yeah.
So X marks the spot. Said speed round? Question mark. And Nurse Trevor said she has only been in it for 8 years. Ha ha ha.
All right, number 5. Number 5.
Hot dog or cheeseburgers?
Oh, hot dogs with all the works. Because cheeseburgers don't have anything on it, but like.
It depends. I like a good cheeseburger.
Like
but,
just plain like with only a pickle and tomatoes.
There's not much explanation. As
I mean, if you're talking about like a McDonald's cheeseburger, I would go for the hot dog with all the works.
But then, if you're gonna do a hot dog with all the works, and I'm gonna do a cheeseburger with all the works, and it's gonna be the trash can.
Okay, go number 6
from Virginia
We're
City.
gonna argue through this whole thing, you guys.
Favorite food?
Favorite food. Ooh, I am not picky.
I like a good steak that's cooked really well.
He's always into the red meat, you guys. I would say if I'm like choosing a restaurant to go to, it's gonna have to be Thai pho. I love pho. It's just, love it.
A lot of the places we've not been able to find pho.
It's
the
true.
Northwest really kind of spoiled us because they were on every other corner.
I know. Yeah.
Number 7. What do you drink in the morning?
And anytime else? Tea.
Tea. I drink.
My NCIS mug.
Yes, for a while there, you watched all of them, didn't you?
I did. I watched all of them, and now they have they're doing NCIS. There's a whole TV show now, but none of the characters are the same. None of them.
Weird.
Yeah, Gibbs isn't there anymore. I'm sad.
That's kind of lame.
I know.
For me, coffee.
Pour over.
I like to do a pour over coffee with Black Rifle coffee, hence my Black Rifle coffee hat. Didn't even give it enough time to focus.
No, it says Black Rifle coffee.
Yep.
Back there.
But if I'm like going to class, I'll just get the coffee there.
Oh.
So I haven't been drinking the coffee during the week here because they have coffee there.
You're drinking crap coffee down there.
It's saving my good coffee for when I want to. That's why.
Drink your good coffee. You got several bags.
Yep. We're kind of on a budget right now.
That's
because
true.
we're really not making a ton of money.
We're not making
if
any money.
the NRVTA is offering free coffee, I'm accepting free coffee.
All right.
Number 8. Can you do 100 push-ups?
Give me 100 days.
I have done 100 push-ups before.
Can you do them right now?
Right now, it would
go hit the ground.
I could probably do it in a day.
So break them up throughout the day.
I'd break them up throughout the day.
It will take me 10.
I can probably do about 10 in a row, but then I'd want to take a break.
Give me 3.
I used to be able to when I was fully into CrossFit, 5-6 days a week. Mike echoes with every touch.
Mike echoes. Okay, we won't touch the table. No more touching the table, dude.
Okay. All Favorite season?
Season.
Fall. That's mine, but what's yours?
Oh. I hate being cold, but I love Christmas season. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Christmas season is awesome. I like fall because it's changing. Everything's getting cooler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those, like, I could be shorts in winter, and I'm totally fine.
Well, we haven't experienced, like, a Midwest winter. I don't think you'd be able to.
Yes, there are circumstances. In the winters, I'm most used to.
All right, let's go.
Number 10, favorite hobby.
Do I have a hobby anymore? Favorite hobby.
I still like playing the guitar, but it hasn't come out as much. So music for me.
Music or sewing. Specifically, I did cross stitch a lot, but again, I haven't done any of my hobbies for a couple of years just because of having kids and working full time and now traveling. So, Barefooted Adventures has joined us.
Yeah, he said, "Where's Jerry? Is he going to jump out?
Pop out and scare us?" No.
No, unfortunately, he is probably about 800 miles away.
Yeah. So. Jerry's at home. We're in Texas. Darn.
Oh, well. But welcome, Barefoot
Cal.
Adventures. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Number 11.
Guess
tattoos.
what? We only have 30.
Only 30 left
to go.
Tattoos.
No tattoos. Virgin.
I got one.
It's got one.
Yep.
Armband. It was going to be a whole shoulder sleeve, but...
Maybe eventually.
Maybe.
I still haven't ruled that one out.
It's expensive. Tattooing is expensive.
Do you wear glasses?
He does too.
I wear glasses when I'm doing a lot of editing on the computer. So
screen.
I'm, hours of just looking at the screen.
Yeah.
I'll put my glasses on, and it helps with the
I made him
computers.
go and see the doctor and get glasses.
Yeah, after my dad wore your glasses, I was like, oh, wait, I can see.
That was really early on in our marriage. He picked him up just on a whim because I'd taken him off to
well,
clean
and
my
at the
face
time,
or
I was
something.
doing 8 to 10 hours, well, 10 or plus hours.
10 plus hours in front of a
computer
screen at work, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, X marks the spot. Everyone, remember to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so much.
All right, number 13, Phobias.
Yes, heights. It's hard. You have a phobia. Snakes. You won't touch snakes.
Probably snakes or
I don't know
spiders.
what that's called.
Arachnophobia?
Arachnophobia,
That's
spiders.
I'm not going to go up and pet a spider. But snakes...
Siri, fear of heights.
Here's what I found.
It caught you saying snakes. Fear of heights.
Here's what I found.
Acrophobia. That's what I have. Fear of snakes.
Here's what I found.
Ophidophobia?
Okay. That's obviously not a common one.
Ophidiophia.
I wouldn't even know if I would consider it like a phobia. Like, it's
true.
Obviously such a rare phobia that
I
no
know.
one even knows what it is. They have to Siri it to figure it out.
I got a little, like I did get up to the top of the arch in St. Louis, and I did okay for the first few minutes. And then I got like really super dizzy and was like, I need to hold on to something solid, but I don't want to go near the walls because that's closer to the windows. Can we just leave?
What's weird for me is I would say like having like I would skydive before I bungee jumped.
Because you're in control of the fall?
Because you're further up.
Mm-hmm.
You know that if there was something, most of the time you have like 2 parachutes, you have a backup plan, and I would say you're probably safer skydiving than you are bungee jumping, because bungee jumping, if that cord snaps,
that's it. You're gone. You go see your maker.
But I've been scuba diving, so I don't have a fear of water. I would love to try a submarine, even though I know it's small, but I could probably do that.
Barefoot Adventure says, we're Grand Design Solitude people too. Well, that's awesome. It's a great rig. We love Grand Design, and we love the Solitude we're in.
14. Nicknames.
I had a camp nickname once.
A camp nickname?
Furby.
Furby.
I talked a lot.
I really didn't get a ton of nicknames as a kid, but one of my buddies from Covington calls me G-Money.
G-Money, that's right.
So,
Well, my brother called me Sweet Cheeks for a while. My cheeks got bright red when I was a kid, for any old reason. I had quite the bright, rosy apple cheeks.
Nice. All right, number 15, favorite candy.
Chocolate.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ooh, specific.
Oh yeah, I'm specific.
Nice.
Howard Keppel, hello and welcome to our live stream.
Welcome. I would say if I didn't have the ability to choose chocolate, I would probably choose candy corn, actually. And I know some people think that's gross, but I like it in small amounts. 2 or 3 here and there.
Yeah, candy corn.
That's it.
It's not bad.
And it's only around during Halloween time anyways. So.
Yeah. Number 16, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
It really depends. Like yes and no. I don't know.
I believe in spirits. I believe that
If you
God
think
is
of
a
them
spirit.
If you think of them as spirits, and yeah.
Well, that's kind of what a ghost is. Do I believe that people's spirits come back and haunt places? If they do, I wouldn't be able to feel it or anything. I'm not very spiritually sensitive, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that there's a whole realm out there that we cannot see.
Yes. If you're talking spiritual realm, yes, I believe in that.
What else would you be talking about?
Number 17.
Oh, okay.
Biggest downfall.
Downfall? What the heck? My biggest downfall? My biggest, What do you mean by downfall?
Losing your temper?
Oh, you mean he nailed that on it. What about you? You don't ask for directions or anything like that.
Yeah, probably.
Or what would you change it to?
It's probably fairly accurate. A lot of times I just want to figure it out myself, and sometimes.
And then you just
you're
make it harder on yourself. Somebody out there knows the answer. Just ask. or you assume something, and you don't verify with the person, that's what they meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I guess I would say I'm kind of a control freak, especially when it comes to the neatness of things, and clutter really drives me to madness.
Yeah.
So, and then there's the anger when I feel out of control.
Yeah. Well, and clutter is a trigger.
Oh, I hate it. I hate clutter.
And for me, it's not as big of a clutter. So I'll make the kids clean up the house once a day, and it's probably 2 to 3 times a day for you. It
depends. I mean, if they keep most of their mess in their room and I can walk through it without stepping on something, then I'll just ignore it. But if it's in my living room, yes. You want to play something else? You want to watch a show? No, you clean up my living room first. You made this mess. I'm not going to clean it up. Thank you very much.
California travel video says my biggest downfall was falling off of a ladder from 4 feet up.
That's a good one.
Nice. Number 18, rain or snow? Snow.
If I can stay at home with a good book and a mug of something, I would say snow. If I have to drive to work, give me rain anytime.
So it depends on the circumstances.
It depends on the circumstance. I love to watch the snowy day or even go out in it a little bit. It's pretty calming. It's really calming. But I love a good rainstorm too.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's a toss-up.
Yeah. Piercings.
Yes.
Nope.
These ones, I don't wear earrings in them anymore. I'd probably have to force them through, and then I've got a loop up here.
Yep, so she's got one.
Yeah.
I have the tattoo. She has the piercings. Together, voila.
It's not like I have my lip or my nose pierced or something like that.
Or a big gauge in one.
So, what was it? I considered like getting my lip pierced at one point in my younger years, and decided to go for my ear instead when I watched, like at camp, one of the lifeguards had her lip pierced, and she would play with it until it bled, and I was like, that's disgusting. I'm not gonna do that to my face.
Yeah. X marks the spot says, almost halfway through. Oh, yes, we are almost halfway through.
Almost.
Bridget said, oh no, I live in clutter. It is easy to keep it clutter free for me in this RV. Snow. Fairbanks just had 14.
14 inches. That is
not
not
normal.
normal. Not normal for this time of year. I know about October though. They get their first snow.
Yep.
So, yep.
All right, 20, age.
Oh, I'm almost 40, you guys.
Yeah, I'm trailing about a year behind, so 30s.
I'm 38, and you're 37. Yep.
Moving on. French fries or onion rings? Honestly, depends on if it goes on a cheeseburger or not. Onion rings, if you can put it in a nice little Western bacon country burger, and it has the onion ring fries.
Oh,
Yum, yum, yum.
He loves to think about his food. I would say probably French fries. I like onion rings. It's fine. Nothing against them. But I like sweet potato fries.
Yeah, the sweet potato fries.
Like the
are
really
awesome.
thin string ones
Yeah.
that they do at Burgerville. Ah, so good. And they mix it with, the sea salt and the rosemary. So good.
Hey, Bill, don't make us mention your age.
He's saying, dang, you old. Okay, for those of you who are catching this live stream, you really have to join us during the live stream on our Saturday afternoons. We go live Central Time, 4 p.m. But we would love you to comment in the comment section below. But
yeah. What was the question for those that are just joining us?
Oh, the question for those of you who are just joining us: what is your favorite fall memory as a kid? That's the one that we have for you, defamers. Woo! As we're answering our 40, 50 bazillion.
Yep, I know. Bridget said the snow is not normal in semi-arid Fairbanks. Big snow happens on the coast, and I'm almost 60. Well, yeah.
Bridget's doing this 40 challenge question.
With us.
40 question challenge right along with us.
All right, moving along. Kids. Yep.
Let's make it into a gang sign.
Word.
Under the age of 10. Three. Under the age of 10.
And it is
as crazy as it sounds, they're not calm children. They're very go-get-'em active children. They get that from my side.
And then you hope that you can just run all their energy out during the day and then go to sleep. And then Emma comes up at 10 o'clock at night. I can't go to sleep. I'm like, you were snoring 30 minutes ago.
She is a bit of an insomniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. All right. 23.
Favorite color?
Oh, this one.
I like a blue. Probably blue or black, but most like color blue.
Yeah.
If I'm like feeling it, I'm just going black.
So our wedding colors were blue and yellow.
Yeah.
And so it was like the banner blue that we have on our channel here.
Yeah.
And then like a bright like sunshine, like daffodil yellow. It was such a fun wedding colors.
It was.
Because it was springtime, it was June. So I would say, yeah, I like those two colors combined. Or like a darker or orangey yellow, like maybe more brilliant than this color.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Awesome.
I can't wear it with my complexion. I can't wear yellow.
Yeah. Number 24. Can you sing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Not very well, but I can sing. I was in choir.
I think you sing better than you think you do.
I need voice lessons, and I need to kick this cold that's been ongoing for like months.
Thin Blue Lane RV Life says, I like to look at snow but hear the rain.
Oh, yes. And you guys, it's the best in trailers. We thought, oh my gosh, rain is so loud when we hit our first real rainstorm. Like, yeah, like Midwest rainstorm, like Louisiana, Texas sort of downpour rainstorm.
The kind that the kids are like, are we going to drown?
Is the lightning gonna kill us? No.
No, you're good. Can you whistle?
My lips are so dry. Keep your day job.
Okay. I think it sounds good.
Yeah, I can usually whistle. My lips are so dry today. I can't do like the loud whistle. Like my dad would stick his 2 fingers in his mouth and whistle at us kids. You could hear him a mile away, the other end of the 8 acres.
Some people have those whistles.
Can you do that? The really loud whistle? Oh, you know, he would do like this. He'd put, yeah.
I've never actually learned how to do it. Like, I don't know.
It's probably something you can't learn, like if you've gotten past a certain age.
Probably.
I don't know.
Where were you born?
I was born in Renton, Washington, kind of a suburb of Seattle.
And I was born in a little town in California, way up in the mountains. There's like 200 people there.
What's the name of it? Starts with a B.
Yep, it does.
You don't want to tell people where you were born?
Because I use it as security password.
Oh, oops. Okay.
A little mountain up in California.
I don't use mine as a security password.
Number 27, siblings.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I have 2 sisters and a brother.
And I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters. One of my brothers is adopted.
Yeah, whistling takes me right to the fishing hole.
I know. If you guys didn't recognize the theme song he was using,
Andy
you need to
Griffith.
check out the Andy Griffith Show,
Yeah.
which was really funny. In St. Louis, like, they had this TV station that played all these black and white oldies and stuff, and so I saw Andy Griffith quite a few times, like on patients' TVs. So
That's awesome. And we have like all the seasons on DVD too.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry to tell you this. Edison ruined one of them. He had it on the floor and was just rubbing it around on the dirt, so it's all scratched really bad. I thought I'd tell you now so you can't get mad at him.
Number 28. Can you cook? Yes.
Yes. Not so well.
I can cook.
I'm kidding. He's learned quite a lot from me. But I'm one of those, open up the refrigerator, see what you have, and make a meal off of that. He has to have kind of more of a plan and have all the ingredients. But you still, he made a really awesome carrot cake for Emma's birthday once. I won't even try to replicate it.
Well, sometimes I'm good at following
the recipe.
Following the recipe I can do really easy. And I just, for the most part, I like to keep it simple. Like, I'll cook meat on the barbecue. Cook some rice with it.
Yeah, we're pretty
stuff
simple.
like that. We're pretty simple.
Although last night I did make naan bread for the first time to
Timmy,
go along with our coconut curry chicken.
And Emma and Timmy both decided to complain that it tasted like garlic. Ew.
It had garlic in it.
Garlic. I'm like,
It tastes like garlic because
you
it has
put
garlic.
garlic butter on it.
No, it has garlic in it.
It has garlic in it. I was just
Anyway,
like,
they both ate like 2+ pieces, so I'm not concerned at all.
kids. Can you swim?
Yes.
Yes. We're both. I was a lifeguard in Boy Scouts, and she worked as a lifeguard at the Y.
He probably swam better than me until a certain point, and then I actually started working at the YMCA and joined swim team as an adult. And
I tried to keep up.
Yeah. And actually, probably if we hopped in the pool, he would probably still be faster than I, just because he's bigger. And endurance-wise, probably he would still beat me.
Yep.
But when we were when I was in my prime, I think I gave you a run for your money.
Yep. It was fun though.
Yeah.
When we were young,
Dating.
like dating, we'd go and swim.
Yeah. Yep.
In the hot tub.
Keep him Keep what? What?
Just kidding. All right. Are you religious?
We are not religious. We have a relationship, but I guess people would consider that religious. So, yep. We believe Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, and it's awesome. It's the way to go.
All right. Number 31, shower or bath?
Oh.
Honestly, by living in an RV for years, all you really have
You forget
is
what a bath
showers. Yeah.
It's really nice when you can get a bath.
Baths are nice as far as, like, for the most part, it's like, it's more of a relaxing thing. Like, a shower is just like, I need to get clean, shower.
Yeah, my parents' whirlpool bathtub thing that they have now is awesome. When we visited in July, she let us have baths. The kids thought it was a blast.
Yeah.
Mom,
it's
why
big.
can't we have a bath in the RV? I'm like, because we don't have a bath in the RV.
Yep.
You can't do that.
Big city or out in nature?
Nature.
Out in nature. I like to go to a big city just to see it, but to live in it,
Get out of Dodge.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fun to visit. Go to a ritzy, fancy hotel and stay the night, couple nights. That's fun.
And then if the zombie apocalypse happens, you're not stuck.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck
you can go
in the...
hunting and survive out in the wilderness.
Wow. Well, nursing, our travel bug says we need to do Mayberry next year. Was that North Carolina?
That was North Carolina.
I'd like to go to Mayberry at least and see it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And
We'll
that's
see.
That's not where they like actually did the show. They did the show in Cali, right? In California.
They shot the show in California, but
It was based off of this
it was based
town
off
in
of the
Mayberry.
town.
That's cool.
So they kind of, I think they've recreated it to be like
Really specific
like
to
the
the
end
show.
of Griffith. Yeah. All right. 33. Are you a good friend?
Oh, like, am I? I try to be.
Yeah.
I think I've only hurt one or two people's feelings, not on purpose. But I try to be honest and friendly, nice to be around. I mean, I don't want to be somebody that you don't really want to hang out with.
She's not going to be one of those that just leaves a troll comment on someone's post.
Troll comments. Totally. No, I'm just kidding. And I mean, if I say I'm going to do something for you, I'm going to do it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I will sometimes forget to call you back when I say, oh, I'll call you next week or I'll call you tomorrow. I'll sometimes forget that.
But forgetting is not being a bad friend intentionally.
No.
All right, number 34, broken bones.
Wait, are you a good friend?
I think so. Everybody I know that I'm friends with thinks I'm a good friend.
Okay.
And I try to be nice to everybody. Hope says yes.
Hope says yes. Okay.
All right.
I feel better.
I have actually not broken any bones. I should have probably a couple times.
Probably.
But,
You cracked you've split your head open a couple of times.
but it never broke. Or I've cut
I'm glad you didn't break your head
the
open.
tip off my finger. I sliced it with
That's true.
with an axe.
All flesh wounds.
Yeah. Well, there was one time I was riding my bike and I crashed it and I wrapped my leg around a pole.
Oh,
And
you should have broken it then.
I barely could walk on it for about 2 hours. However, after that was done, I got in the car, came back home, and it was fine.
Oh, that's good.
My bike was fine too.
I'm glad. You must have like hard bones or something like that.
I have these big, dense bones that I think it's my family lineage to have big boned
big bones.
people.
Big bones.
And I think my brother's the only one in our family that has broken a bone, and that was a skateboarding accident.
So backing up to the other question, Nursing Our Travel Bug says, you shelter people's ice cream and lend them TP. That is a good friend.
Thank you.
So me, broken bones. I broke my tailbone once, and I thought I broke my ankle one summer. It turned out I just pulled a ligament or something like that. It's almost like bummer because you can't do anything anyway, so you might as well just be in a cast. But no, I guess it healed faster than a broken bone would. Broken bones in our family? Nobody really. My dad fell 2 stories and was laid up in bed for a while, but he didn't break his back. It was just injured.
Yeah.
That was when he was younger.
My dad, he had that really bad accident when I was riding his bike. I mean,
Man, he
cracked
was
some ribs.
smashed up.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Did he crack ribs? Those are broken bones.
Yeah. But that wasn't me. It was my dad.
Okay.
All right. Number 35. How many TVs do you own?
2.
2, but really and truly, we only use one in the main area. Every once in a while, we'll turn on the little one in
our bedroom
in our bedroom.
for a movie.
But we didn't. We only really bought the one TV. The other
I mean,
two,
this
Yeah.
is where we get our entertainment, I guess. So.
I mean,
We
if
spend
you're
time.
talking screens, we have quite a few. I mean, a 1,
But
2, 3,
TVs,
4.
yes.
There are only 2 TVs.
We were looking at this RV, the 2018 model, and decided against it because it was all outfitted in the kids' bedroom with a giant spot for a giant screen TV, and I'm like, why? I want the closet space. I want the shelving so that I can have a place to store my kids' clothing. I'm not gonna stick them in their room with a show.
But we made a better choice by just switching.
Yeah.
We just switched rigs, and we're like,
Yep,
just
we're very
just
happy.
change the cost. I mean, we saved like $8,000.
So X Marks the Spot said, "Oh no, Nursing Our Travel Bug, the TP shortage is back." And Nursing Our Travel Bug said, "It is? Oh no, we just bought some at Costco a few weeks ago. We were good for a minute. That's good. I'm glad." X Marks the Spot says, "This one time at band camp, wrapped my trombone around a tree. Oh no, oh no."
Okay.
All right.
Worst pain ever. You got the trump card. I know you did.
Childbirth.
Yeah.
I did it partway through with Emma, and then totally medication free for both the boys. It's painful.
Yeah.
It was like torture. I'd do it in a heartbeat again. I mean, really, I loved the whole process of being pregnant and having a baby, but just the labor part sucks. That's
Yeah.
it. Worst pain ever? Have you had a worst pain ever?
Well, I mean, the times I've fallen down, fallen over.
Are you
Yeah,
prone to that?
Well, no, like when I
Maybe we should get your
crashed
head-
my bike and wrapped my leg around that pole.
That was pretty painful.
painful in that sense. Yeah.
Hmm.
There's been a few hard times we've gone through in our life that has probably been the most painful for me.
Mhm.
But as far as physical pain,
Oh, you were like emotional and mental pain. I was
emotional
just
and
thinking
mental pain, just physical pain, probably just the stupid stuff I've done with bikes.
Or the
Well,
hatchet to the back of the head or something like that.
That wasn't painful. I did it, and then all of a sudden I started feeling wet dripping all over my head.
Okay, you're gonna sick everybody. Everybody's gonna like log off. They don't want
Okay.
to listen to the blood.
37. Do you like
Oh,
to
we're almost
dance?
at 40.
We're almost at 40.
I love to dance.
Yes. We actually took swing dance lessons.
You don't like to dance. You would dance with me. Go ahead. We took swing dance lessons.
swing dance lessons and swing danced at our wedding.
Oh,
and
we took
we did-
dance lessons. She
yes.
taught us.
What the waltz was it like?
She taught us the waltz and she taught us swing dance.
And we already had been kind of swing dancing with
Yeah.
some of our friends and stuff. We never got into the dance scene like some of our other friends did, but
But when I asked him to dance with me, he would like get all like, "We're just here in our house." So he won't dance with me, and I've forgotten everything.
yeah, we'd have to practice. Like, I would almost say that dancing is like riding a bike, but
Okay, so you know that the Grassies are going to Quartzsite 21, and they love to dance. So they said on their 40 question challenge, and so there's like this whole thing. We're gonna do some dancing. You better like get your dance shoes on.
okay. We'll bring our
We'll
twinkle
dance in the
toes.
desert.
Dance in the desert.
Dance in the desert.
All right, number 38. Do you like camping?
Oh, Nursing Our Travel Bug wants to know. Can we show them? He's forgotten all his steps. He'd have to
I
practice.
probably could remember it, but that would mean having to get up off this bench.
He's saying nope. Nope.
And the image is so nice right now.
I know, it really is. The sun in the background is great. Do you like camping?
Yes.
His family camped a lot. My family, we would just borrow a friend's cabin. So, I mean, I camped with your family. It was fun.
Well, it depends on, there's really, how do you define camping?
Camping in a tent. I think that's what
Like
most
camping-
people define
Yeah.
camping.
A lot
So,
of people
yeah.
think camping is like RVing. but we don't think of that as our.
That's
like,
life.
That's life. We like going out. We love boondocking.
Yeah.
We love free camping. We love being out in wilderness. I mean, this isn't a city.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the last time that we did it as a family, we just borrowed our friend's little trailer. And I mean, we were washing dishes in bins out on the picnic table. So I feel like that is camping.
Well, and we have the
we
open.
had the luxury of the bathroom right next to the trailer. So.
Yeah. And we have that open invitation from my parents to go. There's a lake that they love going camping at every year, and they recently added RV spots to it. So we're thinking of going and camping with them for
That'd
a
be
week.
awesome.
Take our RV up. They go tent camping.
We just have to organize it, figure out the timing. Bridget said,
Is that
that's not a green screen? Of course not.
Nope, this is not a
That
green
is
screen.
the real life.
We are
That's
sitting
our
outside.
backyard.
Our trailer is right there. Here.
Oh, don't mess up our screen.
Don't mess it up? Okay.
Don't mess up our screen. It's perfect. So our trailer's in front of us. This is our backyard right now. The only thing is they do have sprinklers that go off. I mean, they're pretty far from the trailer. But we have to remind the kids not to play in the sprinklers because it's rigged to their septic system.
Yeah.
So it's poop water that they're throwing on the grass.
It's after being filtrated a bunch of times,
Yeah.
so technically it's
pretty
not
safe.
going to kill you. It's
Just
pretty safe.
Don't
but
drink it. Don't drink the
you're
water.
going to smell like poop.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, don't drink the water. Okay, 39. Are you weird?
Pretty.
Pretty, yeah.
Pretty weird. I mean, I'm not as weird as some friends that I have.
Some people
but
think we're weird because we're living in an RV and
That's
traveling
true.
full time.
That's true. Our families, I think, have figured it out that it's not actually that weird. But, yeah. Do you guys think we're weird?
Tap it in the comments. Yes.
Yes. Yes, you guys are all so weird.
I know. I should be expressing myself a little bit more, probably.
I can be pretty weird when I'm silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been pretty goofy at times.
Number 40. Tag 6 friends.
Oh, 6 friends. What? That's not a question.
Technically, this would be the 39 question challenge.
Well, I mean, Bridget was doing it right along next to us. So, Bridget, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. You could do a blog post on it.
Yeah.
We're challenging you and Richard.
Do a blog.
Do a blog.
We are trying to get our blog up.
We were. Need help on that.
So if you guys are interested, we have put up our very first official blog post on diaryofafamily.com. Go to diaryofafamily.com and scroll down to blogs and read her fall
It
fall
was
post.
kind of we're getting started with this, and I needed kind of catch you up on what happened this year because a lot happened. 2020 is kind of yeah. So I'll try to put something out at the beginning of each month, just to give you some behind the scenes of things that don't make it into videos, or cute little anecdotes or things that we did with the kids that we just aren't using that as material for Diary of a Family on YouTube here.
Yeah.
X marks the spot says, yes, you are weird, but aren't we all? in our own little ways, right?
So do we want to try and tag 6 friends then?
Yeah, no. If you are joining us and you haven't heard of this 40 question challenge, questions will be in the description, and feel free to be challenged by us.
Yeah. You said
Let
at
us
the
know you did
beginning that it is a YouTube thing. Can't change the rules.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's not a...
It's not just a YouTube thing.
It's a YouTuber thing, but it's not in the rule book that it has to be just on YouTube.
I love
So
it.
by all means.
She's like, no, I don't want to do 40 questions. That's just ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Around this time last year, it was like one challenge after another challenge after another challenge.
We kind of got a little challenge
the fall 10 fall 20 fall question challenge, the Christmas challenge question,
we did that.
the RV challenge question, the full-time RV challenge question.
We did the
There you go.
RV challenge question in the Grand Canyon.
Ah, that's right. It was October.
It was
That's
October.
awesome.
Yep. Then we did the fall one in... Where was it?
Justin and Christina's RV
Hello,
van
hello,
life
hello.
just
Welcome.
joined. Welcome. We just completed our 40
40 question
question
challenge.
challenge. whatever that is. Feel free to rewatch when we're done here, and if you haven't done it, we challenge you guys. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. We challenge somebody.
Challenged.
We challenged Nursing Our Travel Bug. Oh, wait.
They challenged us. So, yes, Nursing Our Travel Bug.
They've already accepted it.
They have accepted it and done it under 8 minutes?
I guess.
Under 8 minutes.
Yep.
So they've done it.
We
So go and check theirs out.
We took 40 minutes.
Well, about 30. Okay, Garrett, so what is your tech tip for RV refrigerators, since that is what you studied at the NRVTA this week?
Yeah. Well, first thing I learned, RV refrigerators are very simple. And it's actually a technology that's been around since the mid-1800s.
Wow.
So during the
That's cool.
Civil War time, they were actually using this as a cooling method
That's very cool.
in, I don't know, factories and stuff.
That's cool.
So, anyways, it's a age-old technology that's been around for a long time. For RV refrigerators, the biggest thing is good airflow going in and out of the back
So
of your
that sounds
refrigerator.
a little bit like ACs from last week. Airflow is king, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because the processes with refrigeration and with ACs are actually very similar on how they heat transfer from. They basically pull the heat out of the air and then they strip it out and send it out through a different area. So with ACs, they're sending it out the back. That's why if you're up top and you're feeling the back of an AC unit, it's hot air coming out because that's hot air transferring and coming out.
So what can people do if they feel like their RV refrigerator is not working out so well, not working well?
A few things. You can make sure your RV refrigerator is level. So you can put a level inside your tray inside there and kind of level your rig so that it's level. And that helps with the refrigerant inside.
Going up the tubing.
And all that. Make sure there's no bugs in any of the
venting.
any of the venting. Any kind of bug in a vent is going to cause issues. But then you can also take a can of air up the little flue. So there's a little area that has where the propane flame is at, and you basically take a little can of air and you blow up there, and that loosens up a lot of that.
Any of the crud that's kind of climbed up there, bees and whatnot and stuff like that.
Yep.
Dust,
And
dirt.
if none of that works, yes, you can call me and I'll come help diagnose the problem.
Thank you, X marks the spot. So you have 2 more weeks to go, and then you can take the certified RV technician test. And we actually meet with a lawyer this week to start working on the process of getting a business set up. So we're excited
by
about that.
January, we will have our business set up and running. They said it takes about 2 weeks. So we'll have the business license and all that, but we want to get a good idea, a good plan, all the equipment we need to really hit the ground running, primarily in Quartzsite, but we'll start doing jobs before then, most likely.
So if you have something that needs to be looked at, you're planning to be in Quartzsite, or, we are here in Texas until Quartzsite. If you're interested and you want to just shoot something by Garrett, let us know. Garrett, what's that email?
1-800-GARRETT.
1-800-GARRETT. Ha, ha, ha.
Right now, I don't have, because we haven't picked a business name yet, I don't have an email set up for
They
that.
can use this one.
But connect
for the
at
DFAM.
connect at diaryofafamily.com. Just email us there with any request if you need help with something and something that can wait just a little bit till we can meet up. Then by all means, let me know. And primarily, where I'm trying to focus mainly on Quartzsite. So if you're going to Quartzsite on our big meetup there, then let me know. Get yourself scheduled in with us before we get there so that we can actually get that going.
X marks the spot says Carolyn will need to swap her car in for a work van.
Maybe. I mean, we could do, like, at some point if we're getting money, get an SUV
We'll see.
for your
We'll see what
for
happens.
the travel.
We've talked about too, like switching away around the way that we travel, and that
Yeah.
would mean switching out all the vehicles that we have. But nothing has coalesced at this point.
Well,
and
I mean, we
so
only
you're
get
just going
about-
to use the truck at this point when you travel.
And we get like $750 for our car, so it's best to just run that thing to the ground.
We'll run it to the ground or give it to somebody who really needs it. But Bridget Machida, we do not have a name at this time. We have some working thoughts, but we will let you guys know as soon as things have coalesced as to our business name, who we are, why we do it. Maybe a January, sort of the first live stream in January would be a great topic for us to talk about. Get you kind of off the ground with everybody.
We will be doing a whole bunch of promotional stuff for Quartzsite, so make sure you're part of like Papa Drew's RV group, and we can always give you the information you need to be a part of the Quartzsite meetup.
Yeah.
So
we are planning possibly to stay in Arizona after Quartzsite. So if you're planning to be there, through January, February, March, possibly, but you can't get to Quartzsite, still communicate with us. If it's easier for you to get Garrett to look at your rig than going to a mechanic, putting the rig in.
Well, and I can always try and find a certified RV tech.
Nursing Our Travel Bug says, DFAM competition name that business. Hey, if you guys have a great name you think that might work for us, put it in the comments here and we'll consider it. We do have a couple in consideration right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're getting to like the golden hour.
I know. The sun's kind of trying to like peek through and shine me in the eyes.
Thin Blue Lane RV Life is saying we plan on it.
Great. And if you don't have problems with your rig, one way to keep problems from happening is having regular maintenance, or like having Garrett show you how to do regular maintenance on your systems so that you don't end up having them break. And Garrett can do that.
Proper maintenance is key, really and truly. You can, there are rigs, most of the time rigs break down is because they don't have the time, or they have never really properly maintained.
Or been told that, hey, you need to clean this, or you need to do that every year or every couple of months. So
now this doesn't really, I don't think it would take business away from me fixing things, because things always go wrong. But you will prolong the life of your RV and the equipment and gear in it by taking proper care of it.
Well, that's it for today. We're getting kind of close to our hour mark.
I'm going to do that longing stare off into the sunset.
It looks like the bees are starting to calm down this evening. We have these ginormous hornets, you guys. They're like an inch long.
You can hit them with a baseball bat. And
in the hottest part of the day, they're so interested in the trailer. I don't know what it is about the trailer. Nobody's gotten stung. The kids are kind of wary of them. They kind of run away if the bees get a little bit too close. But, for the most part, just walking around in the outdoor area here, they aren't super close or scary, but they're ginormous. Yeah. Texas does everything huge, don't they?
Well, they're there's none walking around. They're daddy long leg spiders.
Oh yeah. They can fit in the palm of my hand. Daddy long leg spiders
huge.
Like that.
Massive.
I was working on some writing out at the picnic table today, and one kind of surprised me, came up from underneath the table, right onto my book. and I kind of shooed him away, and he ran the other direction. And then, I kid you not, 5 minutes later, he came out of the same spot, right up onto my book again. And I was like, I'm just going to shoo you away again.
Yeah.
They're seriously that big.
Nursing Our Travel Book said, but it's the golden hour now. Garrett's lighting is glorious. Like an angel.
Thin Blue Lane is headed to Florida after Quartzsite. Hopefully you'll have good travel that direction.
So X marks the spot. We actually gave that assault gun, the salt bug gun. Don't confuse it with the actual
assault
rifle.
Assault rifle.
We actually gave that to her dad. Because for some reason, I found it fun and effective, but
he only used it a couple of times, and then there was salt all over the trailer. It just sat in our closet and the kids got into it. So I was like, get rid of this thing. I don't want it in my closet anymore.
Right,
you can reach the ceiling with a fly swatter. You're tall enough. My dad has this huge vaulted ceiling now in his living room and
25 feet tall.
And great room. That's what they call the kitchen, dining room, playroom area. That's all one room. It's called the great room. So, party in Texas, y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. This was an awesome evening. We have been doing some what would you call it? Domicile state sort of things. So we'll let you know about that probably next week. But doctor's appointment, dentist appointments, voting this and plans for holiday because we're doing Thanksgiving and Christmas here this year. So
we'll be pretty much when we're done here, we'll be heading to Quartzsite. So, I mean, however that looks, but I mean, we're just hanging out here. We have some plans for Thanksgiving that we're absolutely looking forward to and for Christmas. So stay tuned for those. We have a couple really cool videos that we are coming out with. We are doing our epic Gateway Arch video.
Is that what's coming out on Wednesday?
That's our next video. That's our Wednesday video.
That's a great
and
video.
Then after that, we're going to be sharing with you our experience with Faithful Parking.
Yeah, so hang tight with that, you guys. Faithful Parking, I think, is definitely worth it. You do not have to buy a membership. It's easy to go online and register for, hey, we're going to be in this area, so this church is in that area. They have a great parking lot. They offer minimal services, usually 30 amp and water or just, dry camping. And then it's usually just a very small fee, $15, possibly a little bit more. Depending on if you have some hookups. And most of that money goes directly to the ministry that you are staying at. So, and usually the ministry is very, very happy to have you and are welcoming. And
how many gallons of milk did we get from that one?
Oh, we got a gallon of milk from the pastor of the first church. And then the second church actually had showers in the building and let us shower. So that was awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. If you like this, all right.
Are you having trouble with the electronics?
No.
Hang on. He's got to fix this.
I thought I had them all fixed. All right. Let's try that again, shall we?
Yeah, let's try.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always,
live life intentionally. We love y'all. And we'll see you next Saturday.